Welcome to NASA Tasha. In today's video, we are going to highlight some of the best and lesser-known action on Netflix that you need to see. These 10 movies might not have insane or never-before-seen stories, but they stay true to their genre and deliver non-stop action madness that never fails to entertain you. Now let's start the video. Number 10. SAS, Red Notice. It is a 2021 action thriller film, directed by Magnus Martins. The plot centers on SAS agent Tom Buckingham and his girlfriend, who are on a train when it is taken over by hijackers under the command of Brace Lewis. As things get worse, Buckingham is forced to utilize his abilities to protect the travelers and foil the hijackers' deadly plans. The film has violent action scenes set in the tiny quarters of a hijacked train, creating a cramped and frightening setting. The movie examines Tom Buckingham's weaknesses and emotional motives, portraying him as a highly talented and dedicated agent. Grace Lewis, on the other hand, is a fascinating antagonist whose past gives her more nuance. The movie has plenty of action and suspense, but it also has periodic pacing issues and weak character arcs. However, overall, it provides a compelling action thriller that provides a good and enjoyable experience, despite a few predictable characteristics. Number 9. Battle Los Angeles. It is a military science fiction film, directed by Jonathan Liebsman. The plot revolves around a Navy platoon's defense of Los Angeles against an alien invasion. The story starts with aliens invading Earth and revolves around a Marine staff sergeant and his team of soldiers protecting Los Angeles from the unknown invaders. The film chronicles their terrifying quest to save the city and all of its residents. The film features amazing, spectacular effects, gripping action sequences, and accurate portrayals of a city conflict situation. Although action is the main focus, the movie also tries to explore the ulterior motives and origins of its characters, which adds to the story's intrigue. The story occasionally falls back on well-known military sci-fi cliches, but its action-packed scenes and an exciting storyline deliver non-stop thrills and action. Number 8. Furiosa. It is a 2021 action crime drama film, directed by Cyprian Tielenki. The plot centers on Dodd, who gets an impossible-to-refuse proposal from his former lover, policewoman Zika. Either he turns into a spy for the police, or his brother, a violent gang leader, would go to jail. As one might expect, Dodd opts for the former, and is assigned to infiltrate a Guinea organized crime ring to collect proof for the police authorities. The film captures the awful facts of the criminal underworld with its rough and unvarnished images, gloomy urban environment, and dramatic action scenes. Dodd's character develops significantly throughout the narrative as he struggles with his past and the decisions he must make to save his brother, emphasizing how difficult it is to draw moral boundaries. Although some story points may seem familiar to those who are fans of the genre, the film's strong actors and influencing backdrop make up for these flaws, making Furiosa a powerful and impressive watch that offers a candid look at the worlds of crime and gang warfare. Number 7. Safe House. It is a 2012 action thriller film, directed by Daniel Espinosa. The story follows Matt Weston, an inexperienced CIA agent entrusted with keeping an eye on Tobin Frost, a wanted criminal who lives in a safe house located in South Africa. However, in the face of a strike on the safe house, Weston needs to figure out how to keep Frost alive and identify the person responsible for the attack. The film features quick-witted action sequences, loaded with rough, realistic pursuits and fight moments that show Matt Weston's transformation from an initially rookie agent to a more skilled and ethically nuanced figure, driven by his conversations with the mysterious and skeptical Frost. While it does a good job of creating a suspenseful thriller, the movie occasionally uses tropes from the genre. Some plot twists are routine, and certain character motivations could have been developed more thoroughly. Still, Washington and Reynolds' superb performances strengthen the script. While it does not revolutionize the genre, it provides satisfying entertainment for aficionados of spy action thrillers. Number 6. The Big Four. It is a 2022 Indonesian action comedy film, directed by Timo Tjahjanto. The plot revolves around 4 former assassins who had gone down different paths, but are reunited when their previous master is killed. Meanwhile, Dina, their mentor's daughter, is a committed officer who was at first unaware of her father's troubled background. However, when she chooses to look into his death, she comes across his 4 former students, Topin, Alpha, Django, and Peeler, who come out of retirement to assist Dina in finding the murderers. As the teen delves further into the inquiry, they come across competing killers, dishonest officials, and repercussions from their very own past events. Each member of the Big Four has a distinctive character and past, providing for both comic and dramatic action moments. The movie does a great job of striking a balance between humor and action, but occasionally the plot's multiple twists and turns may appear a little complicated. All things considered, The Big Four is an enjoyable action-packed film that sticks out for its distinctive fusion of humor and intense action. Those who prefer unique action movies should definitely check it out. Number 5. Salar Part 1, Ceasefire. It is an action thriller movie, directed by Prashant Neel. The narrative centers on Deva, a formidable warrior, who has given up committing violence and is now leading a calm life. But when a vicious gang, led by the powerful ruler of the enigmatic kingdom Tansar, attacks a woman he is protecting, his tranquility is disturbed, forcing him to return to combat. The story explores Deva's background, exposing his reasons and the events that molded him. His adventure is characterized by gripping action scenes, moving confrontations, and mind-blowing strategic warfare throughout the whole movie. The film has a powerful musical score, visually appealing action scenes with epic proportions, and intricate set pieces. As the first installment of a series, the film establishes several key themes without addressing them, giving the impression that it is incomplete. The lengthy explanation causes some pace problems, but the action scenes and terrific acting keep the audience interested. Overall, it's an absolute must-see for lovers of big-budget action movies, leaving audiences excited for the next one. Number 4. Time to Hunt. It is a 2020 dystopian action thriller film, directed by Yoon Sung-hyun. The movie is set in a dystopian future, in which the financial system has crashed, and tells the story of Jun Seok, a prisoner who organizes a robbery to get away and find a better existence. As the narrative progresses, he enlists his pals to help him with the task, but their scheme backfires, creating a lethal game of cat and mouse with a ruthless hitman. The film convincingly portrays a gloomy and lonely world through harsh, dystopian settings and suspenseful action sequences, each influenced by the characters' motivations and tensions. The story gains emotional significance from the interactions among the group and from Jun Seok's path from optimism to hopelessness. The movie's focus on character and mood sometimes detracts from the plot's advancement, which might not appeal to everyone's liking. All things considered, Time to Hunt is a visually stunning thriller that presents a distinctive perspective on the dystopian genre with a touch of crime and action. Number 3. Day Shift. It is a 2022 action comedy horror film directed by J.J. Perry. The story is about Bud Jablonski, who poses as a pool cleaner to hide his true profession of hunting and murdering vampires. When Bud discovers a powerful vampire's desire to destroy the city and his family, he must band together with a new friend, an inexperienced hunter, to combat the vampire army and defend the people. The film offers innovative and stylish scenes of fighting, while the sun-soaked Los Angeles environment combines with the dark supernatural themes, results in a visually pleasing experience. Bud's character is developed through his interactions with his family and his attempt to strike a balance between his fatherly duties and his risky career. Overall, the movie does a great job telling an entertaining, action-packed story, even though it occasionally puts style above content. Some plot lines feel hurried, but it's a delightful, energetic film that combines action and comedy with a supernatural twist, making it a fantastic experience for those looking for a good action-packed experience. Number 2. Four Brothers. It is a 2005 crime action film, directed by John Singleton. The narrative centers on four adopted brothers, who band together to get revenge on those who killed their mother. Beginning with the murder of their mom during a grocery store heist, the Mercer brothers, Bobby, Angel, Jeremiah, and Jack, join forces to identify the perpetrator and bring them to justice. The film's harsh and realistic action sequences are set against a landscape of Detroit, where its chilly scenery heightens the gloomy, dramatic mood of the movie. As the Mercer brothers traverse their journey for vengeance, the complex nature of their connections and objectives is enhanced by the unique personalities and histories of each sibling. Even though the movie does a good job of crafting a dramatic vengeance drama, there are a few forced plot aspects, but overall, the film is interesting to watch owing to its strong emotional foundation. Overall, Four Brothers is a terrific action movie about family and revenge, with strong action that keeps you engaged. Number 1. Rurouni Kenshin, The Beginning. It is a historical action film, directed by Keishil Domo. This is a prequel that explores the origins of Himura Kenshin, the main character of the Rurouni Kenshin movie series. The movie is set in the Bakumatsu era, and features Himura Kenshin as the notorious imperialist assassin. Known for his lethal art of swordplay, Kenshin battles the shame of his brutal history, until he encounters Tomo Yukishiro, who transforms Kenshin's life, where he swears to never kill again, which is not received well with the people he worked for. The movie has exciting swordplay, an accurate period landscape, and breathtaking cinematography that perfectly complements the historical setting. The narrative strikes a balance between action and in-depth character development, yet some storyline points can be unclear to people who haven't watched the earlier film in the series before. There are 5 films in total, and Rurouni Kenshin, The Beginning 2021, is the first one you need to see from the story perspective. Throughout the series, Kenshin's personality evolves from a guilt-ridden killer to a defender of the helpless. The movies employ cinematic creativity while remaining faithful to the original work. Even if some storylines may be difficult for viewers who are not familiar with the manga or anime, the show is nevertheless interesting and approachable. It is a must-see for manga and anime enthusiasts, as well as for people who like historical action.